Hello and welcome to your daily crypto news. Today we're going to be talking about the markets and a lot of other stuff. Before we go further, make sure you click subscribe. Here's our big announcement for our giveaway. We're going to be giving away the equivalent to $100 in Ethereum on May 21st. The contest is going to run from today until May 20th. I ran a poll on Twitter. You guys wanted the equivalent of $100 US in Ethereum, so that's what we're giving away. All you got to do to enter is be a subscriber and like our video and drop a comment. So for every video we do, we usually do 2 a day between now and the 20th. For every comment you drop on an individual video, you will get 1 entry. So just 1 comment per video counts as your entry. So let's move on to looking at the news. Bitcoin dominance is up 37.6%. Not good for the alts. A lot of people think that this $8,300 range is where the bounce is. Right now, we're getting very close. It's $8,373 Bitcoin is. So as you can see, everything is down today except for Stellar that's up 4.5%. Everything else in the top 20. Zilliqa's up a little bit. Stratus, Dogecoin, excuse me, is up. So if you're a big fan of Dogecoin, then maybe you're having a good day. The rest of us are not. So the gains are not good. Mithril is up 20%, but as you can see in the 7-day chart, it's just been a roller coaster. ARC is up, but it's only barely recovered from a huge dip that it took. MadeSafe coin making an appearance back in the top 100. So Enigma, Nexco, those are all up, but you can see, I mean, nothing is really up that much. So I found this article talks about Bitcoin eyes bull run, dips for the last time. So possibly Bitcoin's last dip in 2018. And I think there will be another dip. I think maybe this will be the last dip below 10,000 once we get back over it. But Bitcoin eyes another bull run after a correction, which could be the last in 2018. Indeed, Bitcoin has lost quite a lot of ground in the past 24 hours following the South Korean raid on the country's biggest exchange Upbit, which they're saying was the cause for the dip. In addition, the price decline may also stem from the fact that Mt. Gox trustee has been allegedly moving Bitcoin from their address to a cryptocurrency exchange address. It is the nightmare that will just not end. So is this true? Could this be the last dip? Well, let's pull up last year's chart and look. As you can see, if we were to zoom in right here on May 25th, May 26th and 7th, there was a huge dip at the time, right? So as you look here, this chart runs from March of 2017 to October of 2017 when things really started to spike. And as you can see by looking at this, it really doesn't even look like that big of a dip. A little quote I kind of started thinking about is that, you know, I came up with this: today's dip is tomorrow's sideways action. Because if you were to zoom in on this and look at this dip, it looked absolutely huge at the time. We can keep zooming in. If you were right here, you were feeling good, and then the next day you were right here, and then about a week and a half later, it was already back up. But when we zoom out on the chart and go to current, find that dip, you know? It's right here. It just looks like sideways action. It doesn't even look that bad. So hopefully we'll hit the bounce at 83. We'll go back up over 10, and this will be the last time we're ever below 10,000 for Bitcoin. I believe that when it truly breaks that threshold, it's never going back. So on to the news. We're going to go through a bunch of stories. We're going to try to do it as fast as we can. Big news, Facebook is considering creating its own cryptocurrency. I'll take things BitBoy has been saying for 3 months for 200, Alex. I've been saying this for a long time. Facebook has been doing a farce, a facade, if you will, saying they want to protect their users from cryptocurrency, which is why they banned cryptocurrency ads. They want to keep their monopoly. We talk about it almost every day. Google and Facebook want their monopoly to stay a monopoly, and they're going to create their own cryptocurrencies, and what they're trying to do is push the other ones out from being able to advertise before they have a chance to get theirs out. So I hate Mark Zuckerberg. I hate Facebook. I closed down BitBoy and Hodl's Facebook page. So we didn't have that many followers on there, but I closed it down because I'm in the process of trying to figure out how I can get off Facebook because I hate it. They're really trying to cause cryptocurrency to fail so they can succeed. So found this story China's new rating system, these 28 blockchain projects will be assessed. I'll drop the link below in the video information so you can look at all of them. There's a quick look at them. Some notable omissions, if you will, EOS, 0x. Those are ones that I think probably should have been included in here, but they were not. So they do have some that are further down the chart, like Komodo and ARC. ARC is at least in the top 75. I'm not 100% sure where it is right now, but I do think that this is good news that they're looking to assess these different cryptocurrencies. You know, the more that happens, the more credibility that cryptocurrency is going to have. It needs regulation to a point. Lions don't lose sleep over sheep. So these governments are starting to realize, like, they better be losing sleep over cryptocurrency, so they better get ahead of the curve. So next week, the ENJ Smart Wallet will be getting what they refer to as the Infinity Update. It's going to have upgrade security, unrivaled features, infinite wallets. So a lot of people think this can propel the ENJ Smart Wallet to the next step. I know a lot of people that use it, and they really believe in this project. We talked a lot about the Waves wallet as being kind of the premier wallet coin at this point. But ENJ is definitely making progress, so it's one to keep an eye on. So the Request Network project update from today, it includes the Bitcoin and ERC20 release, PwC France, Visit Singapore, and Blockfolio Signal and New Hire. We've been talking a lot lately about Request Network. I really like it. We use it on our website. I think it's definitely going places. So let's just look at the details from the update for today. The deployment of BTC and ERC20 support on mainnet. PwC France joined the foundation team for a week of collaboration in Singapore. Blockfolio Signal Beta launches, and we are part of it. That's really cool. I've also been a part of that, or at least a user of that. We cooperate with MakerDAO. We already talked about this story this week to increase stability in crypto finance. The strategic partnerships team expands with Bruce Sturms joining. A lot of good partnerships for Request Network. We're now hosting our own nodes for Ethereum and IPFS. Bryce joins Robin and Christoph at Consensus 2018. Of course, that's coming up next week. A lot of people think that may cause a bull run. Hopefully it will. So a lot of news. I'll drop this article below also so you can read it and get more on those updates. NVIDIA reports $289 million revenue from the crypto sector in Q1. A lot of people in the gaming world are upset that these video processors cost so much now because it's so competitive, trying to compete with the mining industry. NVIDIA has already said that their main focus from this point is only going to be, or not only, but their main focus will be on cryptocurrency mining. So you've got companies like NVIDIA putting all their stock in it. So it's really good news. And I kind of feel sorry for the people who just wanted to play Counter-Strike. Do people still play that? I don't know. So Substratum releases their early open beta. They have an announcement on their website about the node where you can get in. You can install it right here on GitHub. We'll click on that so you can go there. So right now on GitHub, you can download it if you're interested in the Substratum project. One thing they said in their opening video is that this is very user-friendly. Their interface is very simple. They don't want just super technical guys out there. So maybe even I could install a node. So back to Oyster. We've already been looking at Oyster this week. They have their progress update for their mainnet. Their mainnet is going to be launching on May 29th at the end of the month. So you can look on Medium and find this article. They talk about all of the different updates. So just a quick overview. The development team made further efficiency improvements to the polling logic of the web interface, as well as implemented and Q&A encryption and description on the broker node and web node to ensure that algorithms produce the same outputs for the same input. Further work was completed on the treasure claiming logic associated with the broker nodes. The development team also completed implementing circular treasure hunting flow on the web nodes. Also, the team worked on the Oyster Pearl contract integration with broker nodes to allow method calls to enact various smart contract functions. So those are the progress they made on Oyster this week. If you don't know Oyster, it is a cryptocurrency based on storage. So it's a way to share file shards and to store data in an encrypted way that's decentralized. So we talked about Stratus in our top undervalued coins. Found this article on Mashable. Stratus wants to be a one-stop shop for ICOs. Stratus wants to be a launching platform where you, if you're interested in having your own ICO, you can go through their platform and launch a token in a very easy way. And who would know how to launch an ICO better than Stratus? ICO started around 7 cents and right now it's around $6. So some of their early investors saw as much as 80,000% returns. Man, I would love to get in on that. That would be nice. I could really take things to the next level. Finally get that Lambo I've been fishing for. So Stratus, we talked about it, is very undervalued. Do your own research. None of this is financial advice, but it is a project I would suggest looking into. And who knows, maybe you could get some good gains out of it. But make sure, like I said, do your own research. So the next blockchain revolution story coming out of Consensus Week next week, they will have crypto-powered beer vending machines. And why is this really cool? Well, they're going to use an ID identifying blockchain, I guess maybe how you say that, to verify people's ages. So that's really cool. So I'm just going to come out and say I don't believe underage drinking is okay in any shape or form. Personally, myself, I don't drink at all. So I think it's really cool that this technology could lead to people being able to verify ages on the blockchain and help stop the problem of underage drinking and fake IDs. Really, this can really just solve the fake ID problem in general. As I've mentioned before, blockchain is good for people that are honest and transparent. It's bad for people who are trolls and people who like to hide and get around the law. Which is ironic because right now the governments think we're all trying to get around the law, which we're not. So that's just a pretty cool story. Civic is, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but this project is being ran by Civic, which is a cryptocurrency. You can check them out on CoinMarketCap. They are a San Francisco-based startup. They are a cryptocurrency. I know They Call Me Dan, one of my favorite YouTubers, has talked about Civic quite a bit, showed how he made some money by trading it. But next week, we're going to have wall-to-wall coverage on Consensus. There's going to be stories every day. It's the biggest blockchain event. I wish I could go. Only problem is I have some scheduling conflicts. I'm not going to be able to make it out there. But hopefully, maybe for the next one next year, I'll definitely be there. So thanks for watching. I know we covered so much news today, but there's just so much coming out in the midst of a bear run. So other than just really looking at the markets and analyzing it, I think right now it's just really cool. Let's just all sit back. Let's take in the news and relax. So don't forget to enter our contest. Drop us a comment below and you will become entered. But you have to also subscribe to our channel. So we're giving away $100 worth of Ethereum. And besides, you should want to subscribe to our channel just because you like me. So until next time, that was your Daily Crypto News.